and welcome to You Can Cook That. My name's Tracy Lynn, and today I'm going to show you how to make a very simple and tasty squash casserole. I used to not like squash growing up, but once my mom had showed me this squash casserole, I was hooked. So I guarantee you're going to like it, and for those of you who don't like squash, you might actually try this. So come on in my kitchen and let's get started. What I have here are 6 crooked neck yellow squash that I have washed, sliced, and put in a pot of salted water. You're going to bring that to a boil and boil that for about 15 minutes. And then once it's done, you're going to drain your squash, squeeze the excess water out, and then we're going to add it to these ingredients. I have 1 can of cream of chicken soup in here. I've added salt and pepper to the bowl already. You add the salt and pepper to your taste. I have 1 medium onion diced right here, all ready to go, that we're going to stir into our cream of chicken. Okay? And then I also have 6 to 8 ounces of sour cream. I basically use 8 ounces of sour cream, but you can use 6 if you like. Okay? And then we're going to stir all this together, just like so. Make it nice and creamy and yummy and delicious. Okay? And we're just going to leave that sit there while we let our squash cook. I also have over here about 1.5 cups of seasoned dressing. It's an herb dressing. You can find any at your local grocery store. Any brand will do. And what we're going to do is we're going to melt this butter in the oven, and then we're going to add the breadcrumbs to the butter mixture and then press down into the bottom of our pan. That will give our crust. Okay, now after we've got all of the breadcrumbs melted into the butter and everything, and we've got our squash drained, then I'm going to show you what we do next by putting it in your pan and baking it in your oven. Okay, now that our squash is cooked, what we've done is we melted that butter, we took our breadcrumbs and put it in here, mixed it with that butter, left the remaining down here, took a couple out just for the reserve to go on top. This is our mixture we mixed earlier. This is the 6 crooked neck yellow squash that we cooked earlier. What I've done is I have drained it in the colander, mashed it with the fork in the colander, and got the excess water out. And what we're going to do now is we're going to pour our squash in here, just like this, and then give it a good stir till everything's well incorporated. Oh, it's just, I know it doesn't look really good right this minute, but I promise you it's fantastic. Okay? Oh, that smells so good. Okay, here we go. Just pour that right on top of our breadcrumbs. Oh, that good. Just kind of sprinkle them right there on top. Make sure they're all well spread out there. What we're going to do is we're going to put that in the oven, bake it at 350 degrees for about 30 to 45 minutes. Just until it's warm all the way throughout. It won't take long. And then once you pull it out, let it cool for a little bit. I recommend letting it cool for at least 5 minutes on the counter, and then just serve. Okay, now that our squash casserole is finished, it's all baked and ready to go. We've left it cooling for about 5 minutes here, and now we're going to cut into it and put it on our plate. Nice and creamy and delicious. Squash casserole. I promise you, you're going to like this. So, next time you have some squash from your garden and you don't know what to do with it, I recommend making some squash casserole. And remember, you've been cooking with me, Tracy Lynn, and you can cook that.